So it's currently Thursday the 3rd of July, and I'm going to do a brief video on this. Whether or not it makes a lot of sense to me or anybody else, but I thought I would document what's going on so that I can then possibly share my experience with others, but also document how I'm feeling, what's the result or the outcome of it all anyway. So of late, things have been feeling a little bit off, and I've never really been able to put a definite pinpoint on what it is. And I just knew that I was feeling out of sorts, not recovering very well, tired, mood's not very stable. Although I kind of regulate what I eat and how much of it and stuff, I did find that my weight has not been as consistent as I would like it to be. So therefore it started leading me on to think that, maybe I need to go and get tested. But we all know what the medical professionals are like and how inconsistent that can be. I decided to take action into my own account and pay for a private blood test that got sent out. And that's currently where I am today. I've got one at 3:30 today. It's now 10 past. Because the numbers that came back were a little bit off. Now, whether that's a true reflection or not, I don't know. Obviously, they're going to have to do more bloods to get a better idea. I do apologise if there's noise going behind. I'm parked on a busy street. But they're going to investigate a little bit more today as to what those are. Now, I did a blood test about August 2023. So I was 39 years old. I'm now currently 41. And I wanted to see what my testosterone was like my free testosterone, my testosterone levels, my sex hormones, and everything came back like bang on average where it needed to be. But over the last couple of weeks, and it's not even been that long, but when you train and you're very aware of what your body feels like, majority of the time you know when something feels off. So I decided to do this blood test, see what the results were, and it has come back with a slightly lower than normal testosterone level. So I booked this the other day, and I'm due to go away next week, so I want to get this done before going away so that I can make sure I know what the cause of action is when I get back, should the numbers be true. So I'm going to head off to my appointment now, and then I will update how things gone, what the outcome is going to be. But I just thought I would put this on there now so that before the numbers come back, I can document over it, or I can cross-reference it and come back over those numbers in the future. That's it. Test done. Actually a really quick process. I was in the waiting room for far longer than the process actually took. So it's there. I've just got to post that off now, and then hopefully it's on a track 24. I should have the results back. I don't think they'll probably get back till Tuesday now, because it's now Thursday, as I said earlier. So I'm probably not going to get the results back till Tuesday. But I will keep you posted as soon as I know what the results are and what the action is going forward. So we're currently on Friday 18th, and the last time I checked in, I just had my in-depth blood test done, and it came back that there was quite a lot of kind of differences within the scores. So it was true, the testosterone level was low, and a few other readings were out as well. So I had a consult. So I went away for a week, and then I had a consultation Monday this week, and it has transpired that I am going on TRT. So I've had my package delivered today, and that is the next 3 months, I believe, of medication to help get my testosterone level back up. I'm currently on testosterone, so TRT, and HCG to help make sure that my body's natural testosterone production is maintained. So today is Friday the 18th, and tomorrow I'm going to be starting on the TRT. So I will go through what's in the box and probably document the actual first injection, really. I have to take 2 injections twice a week to make sure that I start building up my levels, and then I'll explain a little bit further on in detail how things go. I've got to have routine blood scores to make sure that everything's going right and the medication is correct for me. But I'm fairly excited to see how things go, see how I feel, because currently at the moment, fatigue is kicking in much quicker. Sleep is disrupted. Weight gain, I've been starting to gain weight. I'm really struggling to manage it and maintain it. I mean, it's not going out of control gaining weight, but it's evident that it's there. And just things that aren't feeling quite right. So I'm going to document my whole process through this and keep you guys up to date, should you be interested, on how things go. So see what's in the box. So we have a sharp spin, obviously an instruction pamphlet, 29 gauge needles, syringes, and 30. And then I have, I think that's the Torbic, Torbic solution, some antibacterial wipes. I think that is the actual HCG. Yep, HCG in there, and that's it, the testosterone that I'm currently on. So I have to do 0.25 mils twice a week, roughly, I think, is it four days apart from each other? So roughly around that. So I'm going to try and see how those go. So I'm going to start those, like I say, tomorrow, and we'll see how we get on. So today is currently July 29th, which is a Tuesday, and Saturday just gone would have marked 1 week on TRT. And as I said, I was going to document as much as I can through this journey as possible to kind of share my experiences with you guys, but also so I can look back over this and see how things have impacted me and how I felt over the course of this treatment. Now, while the treatment is lifelong, it's something that I'm potentially going to be on for the rest of my life. I do also want to be able to look back and reflect on where I am today and where I get to in the future. Now, some of the questions I've had already off like when I've spoke to family and friends about the fact that I'm on TRT is why have I chosen to go down that route? And the answer is I've tried every other avenue. I've made sure my sleep is on point. I take great consideration into my nutrition, and like whilst I'm not a saint, I still do consider quite a lot, and training has always been something I've focused on. I've looked at different vitamins and minerals, and it just does not seem to pull me out of the rut. I mean, for example, just to actually do this today, like come and sit and do this video, has taken a lot out of me to sort of think about it, process it, set up to do it after I've already done a day's worth of clients and my own training and admin and stuff. So whereas before I would never have thought anything of that, it's definitely taken its toll on me. And whilst I've been on TRT already for only 1 week, I'm not really feeling any physiological changes, and that's fine. I know that that's not going to happen. I'm probably not going to feel anything until around about week 5 or week 6. Psychologically, I think it's just almost because I know that I can see a light at the end of the tunnel, that I think you feel a little bit better about certain things, but the reality is not a great deal has changed. I did say that I was going to potentially record the first administration of the TRT, but I decided against that. I just didn't feel like it was right for me to do that. One, when I didn't really know what I was doing at first when it came to setting it all up and administrating it. I wouldn't want to put that advice out online and have people follow that and not feel comfortable with it myself. It's fairly easy once I'm starting to get used to it now. I've had three administrations of that, and tomorrow will be number 4. And it's kind of a counterintuitive thing to want to stab yourself with a needle. I can probably say that's the only thing. But once you get your head around it, it's not too bad. But I do have my wife who helps me out greatly on those. It's an easy process to get done, but like I said, I wouldn't want to put that out online and share that with people if I didn't feel 100% comfortable with it. I am going to be documenting this, and on a monthly basis, I'm going to be doing a video sharing my experiences, the highs and the lows, and I will be as honest as I possibly can be with it. It's new to me as it is to a lot of other people, so I'm going to be quite fair and sort of share my experiences, the highs and the lows, and hold myself accountable to that as well. As I work with all my clients, I do encourage accountability as much as possible, and that's something I feel I need to do with myself, and that's why I'm doing these videos, so that I can look back on these at a later date. Like I said, I know this is going to be something I'm going to be on for a long period of time, potentially for the rest of my life, and I do want to see how the journey has gone. But if you do have any questions, I will be happy to answer those as clear and as honest as possible. And I hope you hope to go through the journey and enjoy it as much as I do. I'm hoping to over the up and coming weeks, months, and obviously potentially years.